Hello friends, this is Ponniyin Selvan, episode 7. In last week's episode, we saw Devaralan's ferocious dance and the demands he made while he was possessed. We saw that this event made Vandiyathevan struggle in his sleep. When he woke up, he noticed Nambi in the dark. While trying to get to Nambi, he sees a secret meeting of the administrators of the Chola dynasty and chose to conceal himself to listen to them. Pazhuvettarayar started addressing the group first.
I'm sure we all know why we have gathered here at this time, but I'll state them anyway. We all know that our king, Sundara Chola Maharaja's health is a question mark. Both the doctors and the astrologers have given up hope of his recovery. So, this is the right time for us to unanimously choose who our next king should be,
said Pazhuvettarayar. Immediately, someone in the group replied,
What is there to discuss here? Isn't Sundara Chola's eldest son, Aditya Karikalar, the crown prince? He is the next in line for the throne.
To this, Pazhuvettarayar replied,
Yes, they did. They did crown him as prince. But did they discuss with us? Or did they get our concerns? Oh, of course they did. They discussed it with the ladies. I'm sure Sembiyan Madevi and Kundavai gave their consents.
jeered another voice mockingly, and everyone laughed in response. Involving the ladies in the royal decisions were despised in those days. But Pazhuvettarayar did not join in the laughter. He swore,
I will never serve under a woman's rule in this life or any life. So, if you agree to my decision, I will continue to serve you all. Or, I would gladly resign and return to my hometown to lead a calmer life,
threatened Pazhuvettarayar. And everyone fell silent hearing this. After a short silence, a cool voice from the group said, We do not have any problem agreeing to your decisions, but we do have some hesitations. Although you claim you will never serve under a woman, everyone talks that you already do, that you only act according to the wishes of your new young wife. If it isn't true, why would you bring her everywhere you go? Even now, you have brought her to this secret meeting, asked the voice, pointedly referring to the presence of the palanquin in the meeting. While Sambhuvarayar took offense to this remark, Pazhuvettarayar calmly replied,
I will definitely answer to your question in the end. But for now, I want to finish discussing our earlier topic. So, let me tell you what I think. Yes, Aditya Karikalar is the crown prince. We all assumed that he would fight battles and conquer the lands in the north to expand the Chola dynasty. Whereas, he just sits in Kanji and builds temples. At least, does the younger prince show any hope? No. He went to battle in Sri Lanka several years ago and has neither succeeded nor returned. He doesn't even take food from those people or their land. All the supplies are sent from here, which is just draining our banks. I even tried to explain this issue to King Sundara Cholar, but he only dismissed me. Asked me to consult Sembiyan Madevi or Kundavai. Why would I ever confer with the ladies when it comes to running a country? And the next big elephant in the room is Kandaraditya, Sundara Cholar's father's elder brother, who died while he was a king. Since his son Madurandagar was 1 year old when his father died, Sundara Cholar's father Arunjayar was crowned as the king. True, this arrangement was proposed by Kandaraditya himself for the well-being of the country at that time. But unfortunately, Arunjayar also died within a year of being crowned, and the country went to the hands of his son Sundara Cholar, as Madurandagar was still very young. Since he became king, he has been competent in discharging his duties till 2 years back. No complaints there. He would discuss everything with us, get our opinions, and do the right things for his country and his people. But in the last 2 years, his decision haven't been sound or resolute. He crowned his own son prince while Kadhatellaporam's son Madurandagar has come of age. Now, isn't this injustice?
Finished Palvettarayar. Palvettarayar has given a lot to chew about, and the group fell silent, deep in thoughts. One person asked,
Although you do seem to have a point, you are missing the fact that Madurandagar hasn't shown any interest in serving the country till now. His mom, Sembiyan Madevi, has been raising him religiously and directing him to take up religious duties, isn't it? Then how can we persuade him to become king?
In response, Palvettarayar raised from his place in the circle and walked towards the palanquin. He replied,
Now, I would like to answer your earlier question about why I have invited my wife to this meeting. But first, I want everyone to answer unanimously. If Madurandagar consents to become king, will you be happy to serve under him?
Asked Palvettarayar, standing next to the palanquin. Everyone solemnly swore to it. Palvettarayar turned towards the palanquin and said,
Your Highness, step out of the palanquin, please.
To everyone's dismay, it wasn't Palvettarayar's wife who stepped out of the palanquin. It was indeed the man of the heart, Prince Madurandaga. Everyone in the group was shocked, and so was Vandiyadevan and Nambi, who was also hiding a little away from Vandiyadevan. Everyone in the circle hailed, Long live Madurandaga! Long live Palvettarayar! Since we bombarded you with many characters, let's do a quick recap of the family tree to avoid confusions. Sundara Chola's father, Arunjayar, had two elder brothers. Eldest brother is Raja Aditya. Second brother is Kandaraditya. Second brother, Kandaraditya, and his wife, Sembiyan Madevi's son is Madurandagar. He was born very late in their marriage. So, Madurandagar is a younger cousin brother to Sundara Cholar. Apart from his bravery, Sundara Cholar is most talked about for his handsomeness. Although his real name is Parandagan, he was fondly called as Sundara Cholar, owing to his beauty. But Madurandagar is considered to be handsomer than Sundara Cholar. Not a lot of people have laid eyes on Madurandagar since his mother has been encouraging him to go into religion. She was very particular about not letting him have desire for the throne. So, if Palvettarayar's words were true, it means Madurandagar has finally broken out of his shackles and now wishes to become the king. Why the sudden change of heart? We can't know it just yet. As Vandiyadevan realized that the meeting was coming to an end, he slowly slipped out of his hiding place without anybody's notice and went back to his bed. With this ends episode 7. How this mind-blowing decision made in tonight's secret meeting will impact the Chola dynasty, and what role has Vandiyadevan got to play in it? Let's wait and watch in the next episode. This is Ponniyin Selvan, brought to you by Kadhatellaporom. Bye!